All right, chirp two. Early line projections. Seeing a bunch of lines being bantied about, and what do you like to see? What would you love to see as a start to the season for the 4 lines?
I would like to see Zacha, Lindholm, Pasternak,
Mm-hmm.
Marchand, Patra. I mean, ideally I want that to be Lysell, but I think Marchand with 2 other guys who are small probably isn't the way to go there.
Yeah. Good call.
And then Frederick Coyle Geeky
Mm-hmm.
and Jones, Beecher, Kastelik
Or Brazo.
or Brazo. Kastelik probably.
Yeah, I like those last 2 lines. I think Geeky, Frederick, Coyle. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
The second line, I'm with you. I almost want to see Patra play on a wing. I just don't know what you do at center there. I mean, can you really put Merkulov there with Patra on a wing and Marchand? That's it's small, like you said.
Yeah, I don't
You
love
got
that.
2 younger guys together.
I think
don't
if
know.
you're going to do that, I think it probably should be Marchand, Coyle, Patra.
Right.
And then you go, Frederick, Geeky, and Lysell.
You know what? I don't. I wouldn't mind trying Patra with Lindholm and Pasternak, and maybe try Marchand Zacha in the middle with, who's that? Lysell.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then the other 2 lines we talked about. I wouldn't mind maybe seeing that, and maybe you have to start the season with Zacha at center. Maybe I don't know. Because I think maybe Patra, the jury's still on whether or not Patra can really handle that load at center, for a long time and in that kind of thing. So I don't know. I don't know what Patra really brings, what is going to be able to bring to the table beyond what he did. I'm sure it's going to be something. He's a year older. He says he's stronger, gained 8 or 10 pounds. And I'm sure he's worked on those things, and obviously has some skill. I'm cautiously optimistic that he is going to show even more to his game right out of the gate. But if he doesn't, I think he goes to Providence, because I think if he's struggling, and if Montgomery's not, remember last year, he's kind of not, showing any faith in him in third periods and all that stuff. Like, send him down. Like, don't do that thing. Send him down.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Stop that. Stop doing that. Yeah.
And I really just want one of Merkulov or Lysell to win that job. I mean, they didn't go out and get a winger that can score goals. So one of those guys has got to take that job. They got to take it. It's their time. The time is now. Like, Merkulov can't do any more than he's done in Providence. He just can't. He was top of the league, top 5, top 10 in the league in scoring as a young kid. Put up, 60 points or whatever it was. Like, it's time for him to earn an NHL job now.
Sure.
So, and Lysell is kind of in the same boat. Like, he was coming on the second half of the season, then he got hurt. So, there is that concussion thing with him that, is a little worrisome. But those guys need to earn NHL jobs now. Now's their time. They got to come up and act like they're NHL players. Don't go in like, oh God, I hope I win a job. Playing on the NHL Bruins team. That would be really cool. No, you got to go in there and take a job. Take a job.
Uh-huh.
You got to take someone's job. That's how it works in the professional leagues.
Yeah.
Somebody up there has a job as a young kid, as a new player coming in. You have to steal someone else's job. You have to take someone else's job away from them.
Yeah, you have to force the team to play you.
Yeah.
No question. And Merkulov, this is an enormous year. I mean, he's done his 2 years. He
Yeah.
scored 30 goals. Like, going to Providence is not proving anything more. Like, he needs to come up to Boston and grab a spot and keep the spot all year and show that he belongs in a top 6 role on the Boston Bruins. And if he's not, then I really question whether it will ever happen with him,
Agree.
because he's 24 years old. Like, it's time. He's already done 2 years. Like, it's time, and
Yeah.
they need him to do it. So beyond Lysell, I mean, you could talk me into Lysell doing another half a year or so in Providence,
Yeah.
but not Merkulov. It's
No.
time. It's time.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
time, or I'm going to start questioning if he's a really good AHL player, which there's been a few of them
Sure.
over the years.
Yeah.
But
Chris Bork.
guys like Keith O'Coin and stuff, like those guys were great AHL players. Just couldn't hang on in the NHL. Maybe that's him. I don't know, but he's got to prove it.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. All right, Chirp